Hi guys, it's Cindy Shelton here. I wanted to make a video today to help you if you are new to Facebook marketing. I have a downline under me that a lot of them have never really marketed on Facebook before. And so I thought I would make a video for those that are new, not only new to Facebook perhaps, but new to marketing on Facebook. And so this is just a quick tutorial with some tips and hacks to help save you some time and help making your experience with marketing on Facebook a little easier. You don't have to be in my business for this to be a help to you. This will help you for any business that you might be involved in. And I also want to tell you is don't feel like you have to watch the whole video. Maybe there are some just a couple things that you're not sure about, like maybe how to post an ad or how to get copy an image or how to tag people, those kind of things. There will be a list, a sort of contents, so to speak, in the description of this video on YouTube. And I'll put the name of what the hack is or the tip is, and then the minute mark that you can find it in this video to make it a little easier for you. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is when you first join Facebook and you're getting ready to add an image and a cover photo, you want to make sure, especially if you're marketing for a business, to have a real profile picture. Don't do like an animal or a scenery, but you also don't want to do your business or a logo or something here. You just want people join people, not businesses. So they want to come to your wall and check out, who you are and what kind of stuff you post on your wall and what your businesses are and that kind of thing. But so they want to see a person. And so make sure this is a real profile picture. As a banner, you have a little more freedom there. But again, I wouldn't put your business here because that is overtly selling to people. And I would just kind of leave it, neutral. Sometimes I might put an inspirational quote here or a Bible verse or family picture, whatever. But you specifically want your profile picture being you, and a front picture is best. So people can kind of look into your eyes, and check you out that way. So that's pretty elementary, but I just want to make sure that you have a good profile picture. You also want to fill out your bio here. You want to tell people a little bit about what you're about, and mine says earn free Bitcoin, and has my website there. It's got other information about you here. What I'm currently doing is, I'm self-employed. I am an online entrepreneur, and so you can put, I'm a business developer, team builder at such and such, whatever you want to do. But people are going to be checking this out, just like they're going to be checking out your photos and your friends. Now, your friends are very important. And the reason I have, so this is let me back up and say, this is my business profile. I do have a family profile too, and that I keep separate for the most part. This would be my family profile here. I created this other one because I don't do a lot of marketing on this one. So I created the other one specifically for marketing. So in choosing my friends, I chose friends that were, are like-minded and want to have a business as well. And I'm going to show you how to do that here in a minute. Now, some people like to make their friends private, some leave them public. I've done both. I've gone back and forth trying to figure it out, but I leave mine public. Sometimes they might just show your mutual friends because sometimes showing your mutual friends is fine too because they want to, they'll gauge whether they can trust you by their friends that trust you. And so, showing that part at least is important. Now, some people worry about others coming in and stealing their friends and marketing to them. That's all right. I'm not worried about it. If that, bothers you, then, obviously you want to make those more private. But let me show you how to set your settings to public. I clicked on this drop down menu here and I'm going to go to settings. The reason why you want to go to public is if you're going to market to people, you don't want to just market to your family members or just to your friends and maybe not to them at all. So you want to make sure you click on privacy and that you set who can see your future post, and make sure you click edit that right here. If you have it on friends, or friends accept or whatever, but you want to change it to public, and then close that, and then how people can find and contact you. You want who can see your friends list. You can choose all of that here. Who can look you up using your email. I don't even think I have my email on here, etc. And then the other place you want to change that is public posts. So click on public posts and make sure who can follow me. You want to develop a following. You want to grow your friends list. So click that and change that to public. Who can comment on your post? Well, you want the public to be able to comment on your post and ask you for more information. Public post notifications. You want that everything public. Public profile info. I had specific information I want the public to be able to see about me. So I see this all the time. There, people are just marketing to their, maybe they have 100 friends, or just marketing to those same old people over and over again. Now, what also you can do is my friends list has gotten full. Facebook makes you max out at 5,000 friends. And so once in a while I'll go through here and delete ones that I'm like never in contact with and add new ones that I'm in contact with. And I do that every once in a while. So you can do that. You can do that by clicking on friends here, and then your whole friends list comes up, and you can just hover over them. No, I'm not going to we work together a lot in business, so I'm obviously not going to unfriend them, but you could just do that right here. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Now, how to increase friends. If you are working online and you want to, especially on Facebook, increase your friends, the best way to do that is to find other people who are looking for businesses. So I would type up in the search bar, work from home, let's say, and it's going to bring you up to the search page, and there's the work from home New York we were just looking at, and you can join groups right here. But they have a few groups here, but if you click on groups right here at the top, you click on groups, it's going to bring up all of them that have work from home somewhere in their title. And then you can just click join right there. Now be careful you don't join too many at a time. Sometimes they'll ask you a question like this. Yes, will be speaking in upfront. Speaking in English and up front, and then they'll approve you. That happens, sometimes too. So, and then they'll approve you to join. And then once you get inside there, let me find one that I have joined here. I don't do a lot in groups these days. And once you build a following, let's try work from home opportunities. Make money. Oops. Let's see. Make money online. Okay, this one I've joined. So let me go there. And what you would do is you would go inside one of these groups or several of these groups and kind of start looking around a little bit. Now, I kind of like messaging people that are making posts because they're trying to make money too. So what you could do, now I can't add people. If you prefer, you can go to their profile, check them out. Oh, wow, this is new. This is new. This gives you all this information right there. Now that's kind of cool. So what I would do, see if it gave you a friend. Okay, then you can hover over their name and you can just add them as a friend, and you can also message them. And again, be careful. Don't join more than maybe 20, 30 groups at the most at one time, because Facebook will put you in jail. And also same with friends. Add, maybe 20, 30 at a pop once or twice a day as you are building up your profile, building up your friends list. Now, as you do that, people are going to be coming to your wall and wanting to check you out and see what you're about, what your businesses are, and how you conduct yourself, a couple housekeeping things as far as your timeline. You want to make sure you never use profanity or of course, pornography and those kind of things on if you're a business person, you want to attract, high quality business people. And then you don't want to ever argue with people on posts and things like that. And, so if somebody spams one of your posts, just delete it. You don't have to argue with them on there. You want to keep it clean and crisp. So let's say you want to place an ad. Right now I'm going to show you how to place it, and people are going to come check you out. So I'm going to show you, first of all, how you can share a video and or a picture ad here, and show you how to do this. I'm going to do this live for you. So I'm going to go here, and I was looking through Facebook, and I found a video I wanted to share. Now this is one of my business partners, Keith Chasson, and we're in a business together, a couple businesses together. A few businesses now that I think about it. And let's say I want to share this video to my timeline, but there's no share button there. So what you can do is, Facebook has changed this up. You can right click, show video URL. So I can copy that, and you can hold down the control and hit C for copy, or you can right click and copy. Either way works. Now I'm going to go back to my wall, and I'm going to paste that on there, and that's going to bring up Keith's video. Now I'm going to go ahead and take out the URL, and then let's say I want to let's do congrats to my friend Keith, and that will tag him for your great results. I heart these products. And I'm not going to slap a link. Let me get over there. These products. I'm not going to slap my link there or anything. And this time I'm not going to say, sometimes you want to put a call to action. I'm not going to put a link. I'm not going to put message me for more info or anything like this. This is a little bit more soft marketing. You can do more direct marketing. I wouldn't overdo it. You want it, no more than 25% of your marketing on your Facebook. Do you want to be direct ads? This is more subtle. And I'm also going to tag a couple other people that are in this business together. My friend Terry. And we're doing this like a little 4-week weight loss challenge here, and Rosa. And we're all having some really good results. And so I'm going to then click on post. And that, of course, will post that to my timeline. I love the little Facebook. Now, sometimes it doesn't show, and you might be tempted to put it again. Just refresh your page with that little circle thing up here, and it will pop up. It'll pop up this time. So, and then here's a little hack I want to show you. Now, always like your own videos. Oh, I don't want to haha. Sorry, Keith. Where'd the like button go? I want to do a like. You always want to like your own videos, and here's the reason why, or your content on your wall. When you like something, go back the next day, and especially if it had a lot of, like I had a video or a post, like this post had a lot of comments. So I'm going to unlike it, or stop, and then I'm going to like it again. And what that does is it engages the post, and it prompts it to be seen in the newsfeed of people again. And I do this quite often. It works, whether it's a video, whether it's a post. If you like and unlike it, I don't go back weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I just usually go down, through the last week's post or whatever, and just like and unlike it a couple times to kind of juice it up in the algorithms. It's just a fun little hack, and it definitely does work. And so now I just found out though too, when you get to the end of the video, and let's let it finish here. Now they've added a share button at the end, so that's another way you can do it. You can just wait till it gets to the end. So either way is how you can share a video. Now let's say you want to share a picture. We all know about adding a photo here, and you can click on that and do an upload. You can also split your screen, and let's say you want to drag a picture over. or add a picture for a note. So you would just drag this over, and it's just you can just drag. I love this split screen thing. You can by clicking on that box, that makes it big again. If you click on it again, it makes it half size, and you can adjust the size. So say like you want to do a split screen. So I want this on one half of the screen, and let's say one of my sticky notes. Let's say I'm going to be talking about on a live, like a Facebook marketing. That way I can be on my live here and then have my notes here. Or you can do this too. You can take one of these tabs away. Let's say like this one. I can just drag it down, click on that little box to make it half screen, and click on this to make it half screen. And then I can have two screens side by side. And of course you can adjust the width and all that and move it. And it makes it very handy when you're doing marketing and different things, or doing a video. Now this is the video. I was going to say this at the end, but this is the free video making that I use. As you can see, there's a little dotted line around the screen, and this is free. You can make up to 15-minute videos on the free version. So it's called Screencast-O-Matic. That's just a little extra tip for you there. So, so I was able to drag that picture over, and that was just kind of a fun way to quickly drag and drop pictures. You can do that with videos on your desktop as well. Now, so what about, oh, let me show you something else too. You can go to Google Images. So let's say I want images of Bitcoin. Everyone knows I'm into a Bitcoin opportunity. So I would just, now of course I'm on Bing. You can do this on Google or Bing. You can click on images. Of course they bring up some of their images right there too. And then, oh, I like this one. So let's say I want to post this on my wall. I'm going to click on it to open up a big screen, and then I'm going to right click on it, and you can either save the image address to your desktop, or save image as to your desktop, and you would name it. Usually it's a long number, waiting for the little box to pop up here. So usually it's like a long number. This time it's not, and you would just save it, and that would save it to your desktop. The other thing you can do is right click and copy image if you don't want to save it. I'm going to click out of this. I'm going to go back to Facebook. And you can just click there like you're going to say something, and it's going to load. I'll get rid of this picture. It's going to load it up right here for you. And you can copy and you just paste it right there and say, I love Bitcoin. And a little smiley face. And again, I'm just kind of marketing, just doing a soft marketing though. Let me get rid of that and post. And just leave that. Now here you can always change your settings. Oops, let me go back here. You can always change your settings to public and private, or just you. Sometimes I want a picture. Sometimes I save a picture just for me that I want to use later. So I'll put that, it'll show that little lock. So only I can see that. But I'm going to put it back on public because I want everyone to see that. So that's another cool little hack here. I'm just going to like that. All right. Typically, though, it's about 2:45 my time, Central Time. That's not really a good time, by the way, to post on Facebook. Most people are at work. A good time is in the mornings before people go to work. They're checking Facebook real quick. At lunchtime, they're checking Facebook. And then again, sometimes on the commute home around 4 or 5, and then again after supper. So this time of day typically isn't a good time to post things on Facebook. Now, if like I said, sometimes you want to give a call to action and say, if you had, so let's say I want to copy, let me go to my wallet here, or my Amsbit here, and let me see. I want to get a link to copy. Actually, I think I just clicked on the wrong thing. I want to share. This is my dashboard. I want to share with others, and so I'm going to grab a link here. Let's say this is the one I want to share. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to copy that. Control C or right click, copy either way, and then I'm going to hold down Control and hit V as in Victor, and that will paste it. Or you can right click and click paste either way. And so, but I'm not going to paste that on there right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just take that out and cancel this post because I'm not going to make that, but that's how you copy and paste a link in. I know that might seem elementary for some people, but a lot of people have never copied a link to their, like a business link to their Facebook, or they've never copied a picture to their Facebook. So that's just, how you do this. So what about if somebody else has a picture on their wall? Let me go to, let's see, think of Rosa here. And go to her wall. And let's say I saw a picture she put in the news feed, which I saw that one that I liked and that I want to use that myself. So typically what you would do, is you would right click and copy an image like I just showed you in Google Images. Now there is one thing though, so like when you make these posts on Facebook, now that they have these backgrounds, you cannot copy them. You can right click, but you used to be able to click on it and it would open it up in a bigger window and then right click and copy the image. You can't do that with these because they're native to Facebook. You can share them, which you really don't want to do. You don't want to share somebody else's post to your wall, because if somebody asks for information, Rose is the one that's going to be responding. So you don't want to do that. And here's another one like that. It's got the Facebook background. And so you could just duplicate it, manually yourself. But let me see if I can find a picture. Looks like a video. Okay. Oh, there's mine. How about that? Okay, here's looks like a picture I would be able to copy. So I would click on it. Yep, and that opens it up in a big window. And then right click, copy image, just like I did on Google Images. And then I would either go to my wall, or you can go to just Facebook itself and then hit Control V as in Victor. And I think I just did it twice. Hold on a second, give it a second to come up. Now let me try it. There it is. I'm not going to paste it in here, but I'm just showing you, how to do it. It's taking a little longer because we're on this Zoom or this video, but there's the picture right there. And then you could just click post if you want to do that. I'm going to X out of that because I really don't want to do that. I'm just showing you how to do that. Okay, and then tagging people, I showed you how to do that, like in this video. I tagged people and they show it here. Cindy Shelton is with Terry Root and Rosa Peters. Of course, I tagged Keith. He's in the blue. Anybody that's in blue, you tagged. You don't want to tag a million people in your post. And typically, you don't want to tag, especially if you aren't working closely together, and you don't tag people that you consider prospects. Most people do not appreciate being tagged without their permission. Now, we're in this business together, and I know Keith doesn't mind. I know Terry and Rosa don't mind. But typically, you either want to get their permission, and definitely don't just tag a bunch of people that are prospects to get it on their wall. They don't, they're not going to appreciate that. So, okay, now, real quickly, let's say someone joins you in your business and you have a Facebook group. Let me go find one here. I'm trying to get to my AMSFit group here. Sorry, give it a second. It's kind of freezing up because I'm doing the video. I'm going to show you how to add somebody to a group as soon as it comes up here. All right, still not the right one. Here's one I want to do. So this is my AMSFit business group, and then we have a Facebook group that we add people to, like most businesses do, so people can learn more about the opportunity, or get plugged in and be able to get on maybe some of the lives, or see some of the videos, or see some of the comment, or content that comes through their business. Sorry guys, it's taking a little bit here. But when it comes up, I'm going to show you how to add a new member. And again, you don't want to do this without a person's permission. Now, having someone who just joined you in your downline is one thing. This is just kind of marketing etiquette. Someone joining you and you adding them is one thing, but just to add people you're prospecting to would just not be cool. So you don't want to do that. So when you're ready to You know what? Let me refresh this page because it's kind of stale there. Move this a little bit. Now it's going to freeze since I hit the refresh button. But what you would do is over here to the right, you're going to click on the blank there where it says has the little plus sign, and then you're going to start typing someone's name. Now you have to be friends to add a person to a Facebook group. You don't have to be friends to add them to a chat, but you do a group. So let's say I saw my friend Shirley there. So let me start typing her name. And as you do, they pop up and it says she's already a member. So let me find, okay, so Shirley Woodyard is not a member. I'm not going to add her. Oh, I did just add her, so let me undo it real quick. And thank goodness you can do that. But that's how you would do it. You would click on their name and it would add them automatically. And this one you have to wait for, you know, the admin's approval. But let's go to one of my chats. And here's another thing I want to show you real quick. I work in Messenger all day long. Let me go to Facebook, the regular Facebook here. I cannot stand working in these tiny little boxes that pop up down here. Again, this is going kind of slow, so give it a second here. Oh, come on. Isn't that the way it goes when you're trying to be quick here? And so, you know, I could work out of this little box, but that drives me crazy. So what you can do instead is click on Messenger here on the left-hand side news, you know, underneath the news feed and under your name. And what that will do, and you can do that on the little box too by clicking on the gear, and I think you can open it in the big window. But then what you do, then what that does is just open you up in, you know, a bigger window to work on it. I find this much easier to work in, and I love this. And so if you're ready to add someone to your group, what you would do is click on the little plus sign over here. This lists all the people over here on the right-hand menu. If that right-hand menu isn't open, there's a little I in the upper right-hand corner here, and that makes you know, this page, you know, a bigger page right here. But if you click on the little I in the circle, it opens up the right-hand menu. And then what you would do, you can see all the people in your group over here. But if you're ready to add someone, you would click on the little plus sign. A box is going to come up and you could type that for a person's name. Like this guy joined me last night. As you can see, it says, where'd it go? It says added next to his name. But Frank Bloomberg, so let me start typing his name. Now I'm not going to add him because, you know, he's not in the group. So then I would click done, and that would add him to the group. I'm going to click cancel because I didn't want to add him. Now let's say I want to get someone's attention in here. So let's say that gentleman I added last night, Frank. You start typing his name and then that little @ sign pops up, and that's called tagging them in chat. They'll get a notification that you tag them, and I might want to say watch that video above, and then not idio. So when I make a typo like that, I go back and I fix it. Or you can't fix it, but, you know, add to it. And that's how you would tag somebody in your group. You can tag several people at once if you want to. Now over here you can change the color of your chat if you like. I could change it to pink. Everybody be happy about it. You can change the emoji if you don't like the thumbs up. You can change it to one of these. They got some funny ones. I bet people wouldn't be overly excited if I changed it to pink and then had my emoji lipstick, would it? I wonder how many people would notice. I think I'm going to do that just for fun. So we're going to change that to a lipstick. And now I'm just having fun here for a little bit and changing that nice bright pink color. And then I'll just kind of ask, maybe you people come to see so what do y'all think of our new color? I'm just being funny here. Scheme here, and our, what do they call that? Emoji? Color scheme here and the new emoji. Hee hee. Forgive me for being silly. I guess we're allowed a few moments of silliness here and there, aren't we? And I will go back and change that back. But that's how you add people to the chat. Now let's talk about turning off notifications. Maybe you want to be in the group, but you don't want your phone dinging all the time when there's a lot of interaction. So what you can do is click on notifications. Look at this little picture. And you can leave, if you untick this, you can so you won't get notifications. You can leave that indefinitely, and that will mute the conversation for you. And then you will only get notified, unless you uncheck that box too, when somebody tags you in the group. But what you would do, but I want to receive notifications for this group, so I'm going to check that back up. But that's how you can turn on and off your notifications. But if you turn them off, then that just gives you the freedom. You would just do a search. If you can't remember, you can't find the group over here, you use Facebook Messenger search and just start typing Team AMSBIT. There it was. And then I would click on that. I would click on that, and that would, of course, I'm already in it. If I wanted to go to Jen's, I would click on Jen's group there, and that would take me there. If I wanted to find another person I, had messaged, I would just, find them here. And let's say I wanted to message Burke, and Burke is the CEO and founder of AMSBIT, and I would just come back here and could message him. So it's that easy to find. See, Scotty did a thumbs up, but it shows up in lipstick. I will change it back in a bit. Making a video demonstration so they know I haven't totally lost my mind. So that's how that works. So that's pretty easy. Now, a couple of other little hacks I want to show you is how, let's say I want to move this Facebook tab over here. So let's say I want to move it there, and I want to move that one there. So what you do is just left click and drag. And that you can shift your little tabs around anywhere you want. Now I'm going to put it back because I really don't want it there. That other one can stay there. And that's one of the things you can do to shift things around. Now let's say I accidentally closed it. Oops. Okay, but I want it back. Now you can go to your history and try to find it. Oh, this is a great video that Burke did today. One of the first things that people say about any business is it's a pyramid or it's a Ponzi scheme, before they even really look at it. And he addresses that very well in that video, so I thought that was cool. But so let's say I just closed out of a tab accidentally. What you can do is go to your keyboard and hold down the Control key, which is the bottom left-hand key all the way to the left underneath the Shift key. Hold down the Control key, hold down the Shift key, and then hit T for tab. And as you can see, that just brought that right back up in the same place that I lost it. That was life-saving for me. And I love that. And then speaking of tabs, I want to show you one tab here real quick. I'm going to display one tab. This is an extension in Google Chrome. It's free, and what it does is it groups all my tabs together in groups. As you can see, I have a lot of tabs open. I keep, but I have things grouped a lot of times by month or by topic, and it just saves them for you. And so if I ever need to find something here, it's pretty easy to find. So I love one tab. That is a great extension to use in Chrome. Another one that you can use, and let me go back to where Keith's video here. Let's see if it's going to work. It's not going to work on that one. Let me go to the news feed. And if you another way you can download videos, and this way you can do it and upload them to your YouTube channel, etc., is let me see if maybe it's not working. I have a little feature, another little Chrome extension. Usually a little green arrow shows up here. It's called Tamper Monkey up here, and I'm not seeing it. It will show up. I don't know if it just has to be up all. If it has, there it is. See that little green arrow in the corner? If I click on that, that's going to download it to my desktop. And then you can upload it back to Facebook if you want, or 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 upload it to your, download it to your desktop and then upload it to YouTube, that kind of thing. So that's another cool hack. And then one other thing I just want to show you is my sticky notes. These are called sticky notes. They're on every PC. If you go down here to your search box on the bottom left-hand corner, and you don't have your sticky notes up, you want to type in sticky. As you start typing, it's going to come up right here. Now I don't need to click it because I already have it up, but that would open it up and it's going to put it down here on your taskbar. What I have done, if you right click on it, then when it's down there, let me right click again. Again, it's going slow because of the, you can pin it to your taskbar, which I thought I did, or unpin it, both. Then unpin from taskbar, you can close it, you can close your sticky notes here. Now what I do with my sticky notes is, this is the brains of everything that I do for all my businesses. So like, I keep track of training things I want to remember, maybe messages, you know, I put like all of my, you know, things I want to say to people. You know, I color code them for business, so different businesses are different colors. And I just keep track of, this is my brains. And you can move them on and off your screen. You can change the color by clicking on these three dots. And maybe I want to change this one to yellow, so I'll just change it to yellow. I really don't, so I'm going to go back to purple. You can, you know, delete it if you're done with it. You can make it, you can resize it. You got to get right on the edge here. There we go. You can change the size this way too, or if you catch it on the corner, you know, you can do that. You can move them all around your screen. You can slide. A lot of times I'll slide them way over to the right side and get them out of my way, and just keep one or two, you know, that I'm, you know, looking at, that I need to look at to for my businesses or whatever. So, or if I want them completely off my desktop, I would just click on the little icon at the bottom and totally be done. So that's basically all I wanted to go over on this video. Ended up being a little bit longer than what I wanted, but like I said, I'm going to catalog it for you, and so you can find exactly what you need in the description below here on YouTube. And also, I just would love for you to like my video and subscribe to my channel for more tips and helps. And it doesn't matter what business you're in, whether you're with me in one of my businesses or you're in your own and you just want to help people understand how to navigate Facebook for marketers, feel free to share my video. All right, well, you all have a blessed day, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.